What's up, man? Quildar, you doing all right? Oh, stiff neck today. I tweaked it. You know, sometimes if you're working out, you're doing the press ups and then you haven't warmed up and you kind of get your neck. Did that yesterday, and so it's a little bit stiff, which is okay. It's fine. Whatever. Working on this. Let's get this done. Pull down. Coquette, what's up? Oh, the laterals, these things, yeah, they'll do it. Ice walls everywhere. Sounds like Zelda music. Yeah, because y'all were talking about it last time. Oh, by the way, I'm temporarily banned from the forums. I think it was a response I did to Deso. I told him that, because he keeps on he takes everything I say so serious, and so I told him, I said, Deso, you're my key to wealth. I said, if I took a couple pieces of charcoal and shoved them up your ass, it would, I would get diamonds in mere seconds or something like that. I didn't say ass, but I pretty much did. I kind of deserve getting banned, but it's only for a day. But I think I'm getting under his skin. It was kind of fun. I thought it was funny. I hit Yaga status? Yeah, I did. I'm just having fun. I'm really not trying to make people feel bad. I just think that some people need to loosen up. Some people need to loosen up. It is wrong. I shouldn't do that. Shouldn't do that. Oh, man. We're just mixing some basic colors. Put in this area. All right. Maybe we do this. I could do this with try this here. Let's see what I'm mixing. I might have to mix for a second. Oh! But I actually like a lot of those people on the forums, Coquette. I'm not, even, pretty much everybody who's arguing, I like. It's nice how passionate everybody is about everything. Oh. Put my camera down. Dude, I am so stiff. Oh. I got a 3-day ban once for posting a screenshot of an Aussie wiener someone posting. It's pretty funny. Okay. I'm going to put this down so y'all can see the palette, which I will have in a second. Do this like that. Try to get this right. Whoops. All right. There. Okay. That'll do it. That's really funny. You got banned 3 days. Taggy, what's up, buddy? Okay. All right. What we got here? Wah. That's fine. Okay. And I will take my phone here so I can look and see what y'all are saying. Boom. Look at them calves. I got some calves. All right. Just a touch of red. All right. This in between. There we go. Slip on that. Do the rest. Mix with my brush. Some piles of paint. Oh. Ugh, calves, them guns, man. Welcome to the gun show. Well, you need to have them as a painter, Coquette, obviously. It really comes in handy. Totally comes in handy. Let's do this. I had fun playing last night. I just needed to get in queue quicker. But I had a good time. It was fun. I think Miz might want to play tonight. Or no, on Wednesday, sorry. And then let's do golden colors. Are those blues and greens mixed or out of the tube? The blues, okay. This is ultramarine blue. This is cobalt, and the reason why I'm using that is to help the paint dry, so I could even put that in, I might have put that in some of these colors in here too. That's the only reason why I use cobalt. Oh, sorry, tagging, that sucks. And that's just alizarin crimson for the, or not alizarin crimson, this is, blue sky that I am forgetting the name of. That's for the sky. Tagging, what color is this? What do you put in the sky? It's cerulean blue is what it is. Yeah, cerulean. Thank you, Quellar. There you go. All right, and then let's do, tell you what, we're going to take some alizarini cremisi and some Indian red, and then I'm going to add some ultramarine blue to it, and this is going to be our darker red, and I'm going to mix between these colors here to get what I need. In terms of the trees and such. So this is actually probably more of a mid-tone, so I'm going to bring this and put it right here. And then let's get some more. You know what? Right now with the blue, I'm just going to use ivory black. Well, I'm probably using too much alizarin. Actually, I'm not. This is actually looking pretty good. You know what? I am putting in too much Indian red, and that's what's making it light, which is okay. It's fine. If I wanted to kind of negate some of this red, add some yellow, that mixed with the blue or the black, and that dulls the red down. That's how that works. There you go. What's the color next to alizarin crimson? This one right here, yeah, that's just yellow ochre and ultramarine blue, so that is green. You are correct there. There are a lot of colors here which you don't necessarily need, but obviously I'm using them because the cadmium yellow too I think is going to be good for especially like, y'all can see my hand up here, over this way, coming over here, but also I could do touches of it around this area right there. So, and then let's do, y'all probably can't see this. I know the light's not good. This is the lazy man setup to demonstrate this stuff, I think. Let's just do some Indian red, some orange, which is essentially, this is just yellow ochre and Indian red. That's all this is. I might just leave it at that for this. Just do a little bit more. I'm just trying to get the, the substance, the piles going, and then I can mix between with the brush. You don't want to put like straight color down. This is very saturated color. I have this. Okay, so essentially we have for the trees, the reds, the greens, you mix more of that. And I'll just, instead of using the ultramarine blue, I'm gonna use the ivory black, a touch of cadmium yellow, a touch of yellow ochre, okay? Just a touch of red. Just a little bit. And then I mix that shit in. And I realized that I made it way too bright. So I could put the black in, but that's gonna dull it out. Let me get some ultramarine blue really quick. Give me a second. So get this. Put this shit down. Right. Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing? Stay. Ultramarine blue. It's a big one. It's ultra blue. There you go. Got it. Tegan, I really like your self-portrait. I really like it. And I would be doing something like that right now if I did not have this. And by the way, I have some solid commissions now coming in. And they're portraits, and so it's going to be good. So we are out of the ditch, but I am not going to act like I'm out of the ditch. My goal is to never get in that position again. Hey, thank you. But your portrait is very well done. I like that you send me that stuff, and I'm aware that you send me a lot of things, and I say I want to do things, and I do, but it's going to take me some time to get that stuff done. It's mainly having to juggle a lot of this work that I have to get done because, you know, this is how I make my living. And, you know, if I had, for example, constant money flow, which, you know, maybe one day I will, then it'll give me a little bit more freedom to do the things that I want to do. And to be fair, you know, even these commissions, even this one that I'm doing right now, I'm very grateful to do it. And there are parts I do enjoy. A lot of the commissions I really do enjoy doing, right? I really do. Some of them, like I said, is a struggle. And so you know what, here's the thing. I was doing a video. Yesterday I didn't do a lot of painting, but I was coming in here and recording stuff. I'm trying to get more fluid with explaining things without always having to edit everything. So I go through a lot of takes, and I don't always... Why am I moving that? Just stay there. Okay. Anyway, I don't know, I'm kind of rambling with it. But my point being is I was talking about how to get out of a slump as I was in a slump. And all I did was just, it ended up me just, at the end, the takeaway was me just yelling, "Don't be a pussy." I don't know if I'm going to go with that video. It might not be the most prudent video, but I think there's some truth to it as well. It is how I kind of work, but the reason why I'm mentioning that is because this stuff right here, I'm not always like really into it, and so there's these mental games and tactics that I play with myself to get myself going, because as you can tell, I'm in here in this wonderful mansion, a studio, by myself, all right? So I have to be my own taskmaster, all right? That's how it works. This is how we do it. So you have to come up with all these mind games, right? Mind games. Lots of mind games. Coquette. This is the best show of all time. What's the color next to this? Thanks for this. I love it when I reread the same chat that I already read. Okay. Let's get started. Got my colors mixed. Didn't take long. Expert. All right, so we're going to go in. Walnut oil, just a little bit. I'm going to squint down. Realize I need to look at what I'm drawing right here. Then realizing that it is not what I want to be looking at. It's the portrait drawing. What's that portrait drawing behind? Shit. Give me a second. It's my mama. That is something Rose is doing for her I think it's her grandfather. And it's so essentially she's treating it like a bar drawing. Give me 1 second. Hey, Mom, what's up? Yes. Okay. Okay. Yep. Yes, I am. I am working on Maria's painting. How do I feel about it? It is just wonderful. I am. Sure. Yeah. Good. The X-ray? Okay. Mom, let me ask you a question. If something's hurt and if there's something broken, that means he fell. And that means that it was probably more either something else happened or it was something more like at another time. Well, they need to be telling you that stuff. Well, the person who saw it knew when she was. Should ask her. She would probably know more than these people do. Good. Okay, I'm glad. Good. Right. 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 Okay, Mom. That sounds good. Okay. Okay. All right. Bye. I love you. Bye. What's the box of coin reference? Is that from? Because I haven't played Zelda in such a long time. And hopefully this music is okay to play here. And if it's not, I will know when they tell me it's not. So. Hey, Coquette, let me ask you a question. That 100 right there that you put, can you explain that to me? I'm sorry, I should not have to have this explained. You had orange organ grinder music on. Do not know what that means, but I cannot let people know that I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means, Quilla. Organ grind. Like organ? Like playing an organ, right? Okay. Andy, what's up? It's bits, it's like a tip. Thank you so much. Really, that is really nice of you. Thank you, Coquette. Thank you. Oh, thank you. It's so nice. A cheer. That is really nice. Thank you, Coquette. And thank you for explaining that, because I obviously don't know what the hell is going on half the time in this stream. What's going on with my phone? This is stuff insanity. I have a plan with this. The house and all this stuff is going on over here. There is a plan. See, a lot of this is going to be covered up by brush. By brush. All right, that's what we do. That's what we do. We cover up the hard parts with leaves. It's a great strategy, actually. Hammy, what's up? You doing all right? Coquette, do you play Ocarina? I think you did. You were talking about it, right? You and Miz were talking about it. You know, I played this game a long time ago. It is fun. Very good game. Very good game. Don't worry, Coquette. I'll be back on the forums trolling in no time. And I do troll. And I am proud of it. You know, Miz lives for that type of drama. He is studying. He is doing all sorts of stuff right now. I love it when he gets this way. He's very enthusiastic, right? It's like 19 or so, yeah. Probably about the same here. I forget when it came out. I did play it, though. It was when I was still at my parents', so... surviving... wait a second, I'm not missing. They've been weird. Of course they've been weird, Hammy. They always are. I hope it's okay, though. Annie, a true artist. Okay. Just cried myself to sleep. Ah, yes. The cry to sleep technique. What the hell is that? Damn it. Oh, that's not good. Wrong. Wait. Dang it. PUBG and COD Warzone. I don't know what that is. I should. Propose a friendly divorce if I make $2 more an hour at work. Wait a second. Sounds like a very reasonable person there, Hammy. Clara, what's up? Did some good hots this weekend. Tagging, I didn't. Call of Duty, of course. I was just testing you. Do you play Call of Duty tagging? So I have a plan with this. Whether or not it's a good plan, I don't know. Might not be a good plan. Damn. It's getting a little bit tricky here. Oh, no, that's not it. Dull that down. That doesn't work. Annie, what are you talking about? Son of a bitch. Okay, I'm just butchering that. Let's do building just for a second. I'll shut this off so you guys don't keep on thinking it's y'all's phone or something. There we go. What, me? I play Overwatch too. So when I'm not like really angry, so I don't play it that much. But we played Heroes of the Storm as well, which was like League of Legends, except probably not as cool and as vicious, I'm guessing. Dry. Huh. That is strange. Wait a second. Everything but the house and... League of Legends? Claire, you should explain League of Legends. Is Heroes of the Storm really cooler than League of Legends? It's not as toxic? So do you like it more? Huh. I always thought that that League was... I always thought that Heroes of the Storm kind of was a watered down version of League, but I've never played League, so I'm probably wrong about that. Coquette, have you played League before? This is going to be the wrong color, I know it. Unless it blends. Let's blend this shit. Tech support is the good part, and League is more competitive. It has bigger community, more straightforward, which seems boring to me. You haven't? Okay. That's stupid. Okay. Team that wasn't first-person shooter. Oh, you're talking about League when it first came out. That's why you really enjoyed that. Let me fix something here. I'm kind of fighting my palette setup at the moment. Let's take this, put this down here. Most of that, I mastered mostly that. Took me 5 years, and then I just left everything and focused on my studies. Are you talking about? You're talking about League of Legends? Is that what you're talking about, Annie? Probably a little bit behind in what's going on. Don't know if I want that. You know what I'm gonna do? I think okay. Wait a second. Let me zoom in here because I can't see what the hell I'm doing. Give me a sec. I need to. I just need to think about what I'm doing for a second. Okay, I see it. I do see it. This. There. Have this. Every game at that time, really? Yeah, I've mastered pretty much everything myself as well. So that you're above a certain income level, you don't need. wall coming out. It's like a little bit crazy, this stuff. Take this one. There we go. House is there. Wait, is this the... I painted that. And there's this one. And there's this wall. Here. Damn. Okay. Expensive. The sandwich at the Subway is nearly like $10 now. What happened to the $5 footlong? It is funky music, isn't it? It's different. This is Zelda. Shriek of the fairy coming out of the fountain. Yeah, I guess there was a fairy, wasn't there? Oh. What are you talking about, Annie? There's... What is that? That is a fence? I think it's a fence. It's a fence. It's blackish. Oh, the conversation? I don't know. It's fun though. Right. It's bullshit. Anime is fun though, isn't it? Do you like anime, Koldar? Ooh. This is really nice music, I have to say. This is mucho nice. Mucho nice. Day. What? 23 total. At least you don't have kids to take there. I'm watching La La Land on repeat. The snacks were 12 euros. Greta, look what they have done to you. It's all my nephew watches. I did enjoy it though. What have they done to him, Tagian? Tagian's always fighting. It's what the hell am I looking at here? I have to go back to my main picture. Oh, I can't see it. I had to make it up. What do you know? Why? Because their car's parked out in front of this stupid place at all times. Is this? What is it? That's it. Cookhead, I think I was talking to you last time, because they're going to make some Guardian Angel changes, like they're reducing the cooldown again, which should make Mercy more playable, which I'm looking forward to. It actually makes me want to play Overwatch because I like the 6v6 better than 5v5, but one thing that really turned me off was just like things that, like that stupid changes that ruin gameplay. It's not just nerfs, like damage nerfs, but when you have to like adjust mechanics and you make it clunky, I don't like that, and that kind of turns me off to games. Like gameplay is number one for me. Oh, you did? When did you get that? That's not best friend. Ryan Gosling is literally me. Is it really? Ryan Gosling. Uh-oh. We found out that Tagian might hate Annie. You got it a few days ago? We should play some together. I'll play with you. I think Zerx and Val always want to play as well. Ah. Oh. Dude, I just need to probably not do anything for a couple days. Like, just relax. Oh shit, that's not the right color. And neither is that. What do you know? There it is. Such a punchable face. Oh, no. That was really funny. He's a punchable face. Normally I'll be using different brushes for different color values and such, but with this I'm kind of doubling up just to make it quicker, which is not always good, but there are just so many colors here. Yeah, he just had a birthday, I think, right? Let's watch The Notebook together. Every time I think of The Notebook, I think of Just Friends with Ryan Reynolds in it, where he had to go to watch The Notebook, and he was going with that chick, but also this other dude who was trying to go out with the chick, and he was just crashing and burning the whole. He had to go with his mom. I don't know if y'all saw that movie. It was a good movie. Notebook, oh man. Oh, this is good. I like it. Keep going. Andy's so awesome. I'm not sure that was a smart move. Fuck. Initiating brush number 7. Okay. We'll get it now, bitch. Painting houses. Damn it. That's not what I wanted. I will try the horizontal stroke. This side? Yeah, it's better, but it's not great. Ah, I have an idea. Cut this in some. Lurking for a bit. You're lurking? Okay. You get betrayed by your loved ones. People fail to see your talent. Tagging. Bitches love me. Tagging. You know what? There needs to be the TV show, The Adventures of Tagian, and one of them is when you were locked in your school and you climbed out the window. Do you remember that, Tagian? I'm sure you do. I think we all remember that one. It's climbing out the window. Bitches love me, as he said. Oh, son of a bitch. I just took my dark brush and went right into the light with it. The lightest light. It's not good. Yeah, whatever. This is how it made. I have a plan. You are good with pets. Also likes to paint naked by his window. No, I wear a monk robe when I paint. It's good stuff, man. Good stuff. I don't get distracted by bitches. Then you're just a Nepal monk painter, no Catholic monk. You're an unidentified, is that what you are? Tagian? What is wrong with me today? Some days I have it, and some days I still have it, but not as good. I'll take that. That's fine. It's not well done. Hell? Wait a second, why is this thing not moving? Away with you, bitch. That's right. Sub. Off. 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 Oh, I forgot to title it again. What do you know? amusing. It's fun when tagging gets into these conversations with somebody. That looks like a nutsack. This is good. I like it. Very nice, very nice. Okay. Something good. We got this. We're building it up. Slowly working everything up. Okay. And then we strike. What color is this? What is this? Oh, I know what it is. If I use this. I really feel like I do need a palette cam because a lot of the work is done on the palette. And so y'all just see me doing this here, and it's not very helpful. If there's any way I can mount that bitch right on top of this, which I doubt there is. No, my phone can be used as a camera too. That didn't go over too good though. I tried back in the day. Just mixing a brilliant color. Should be good. I think this is it. Squint. Chat. You cannot have beef with Indian. Listen to the beef I have with Indians. Remind us. Remind me. Yeah. Tagging against the world. Let's do this. Screen that out just a little bit. There we go. Now let's do this. Wait, this. So what I'm going to do, I'm painting what's going to be underneath the trees, and then I'm going to put the trees over it. Probably, most certainly going to mess this up in the process. Dog is barking. This one. That's it, yes. Definitely needs more red. No, this is good. Yes, suck it. Wait, no, it doesn't need more red. Just a little bit. Indian red. Slowly massaging the color onto the canvas or the board, whatever I'm working on. Put a little bit of variation in here. Some stuff underneath here to denote buildings and structure that lie within. Okay. And then a little bit odd when I paint. Of course, I keep it in the studio. I definitely do not bring this attitude outside. Wait, what's illegal? Like you're painting. How to paint SOR? What is that? Tag in. Illegal where tag in your country to tag in. I don't know what you were talking about. Yeah, what are you talking about? You cannot have beef with Indians. problem is I had to take a photograph. There's always cars along here, so this area right here, there's not that much information. I don't have the picture up for good reason. I mean, I could put the picture up, the reference photo. I think I actually painted on a part y'all can see at one point. Okay. Let's do... Maybe I should zoom in some. You know what? I might zoom in with this camera right here while I work on a certain part. Just a little bit. Might be more interesting to look at. I'm going to bring this up and then I'll refocus this. So I'm not going to undo the camera like I normally do. I think somewhere around here. Looks good. I like that. All right, let's focus this. Let's do this here. I'll have to obviously move the camera. I have to be careful about what I'm working on because oftentimes I'll start working on something. I mean, I think that's okay, right? Sure that doesn't fall. Okay, we're good. Ow. Damn it. I am so stiff. Everything is cramping. Give me a sec. 1 sec. I'm getting old. It sucks. All right. I might mess this up. Screw it. I'm going to do it anyway. I'll be brushing this, but let's get the fan brushes here. It's not a fan brush. Ooh, there's a good one. I have brushes everywhere. Fan brush. I think this is what I want. Go back and forth between them, I guess. The problem is I'm having to make a lot of this up, and that's not a good thing. Excuse me. Oh. He understood his language. So I just thought you were quoting 1.4 billion people. Everyone thought you were brain broke. But man, it's not easy to rival against 1.4 billion. I'll put illegal there. Don't know. Have beef. Here it's a law. Yeah. I kind of thought that, but I haven't been to India, but I kind of thought that. That's what you were saying, Annie. Okay. I know tagging, or Claire, right? No, it's fun. Tagging's hilarious when he wants to be. Let's do this. No. There's one more brush that I'm looking for, and it is... Oh, it's over here. I need to get this stuff going. All right, just think. Use your head. Just think. Just think. This one. Okay. This is totally normal music, by the way. Totally freaking normal. No. Wait. Actually, this might be something similar to what I do want here. Different green brush because you can't mix a green brush with a red one that easily with this. You guys are awesome. I love it. What'd you say? Also beef, because you don't eat cows. What's beef jerky? We don't eat cows. Starting the chat again by saying fuck you, dang it. That's how you guys need to greet each other from now on. Alright. Normally it takes me a little bit of time to get warmed up with this type of stuff here. Get my head in it, and you know, if I need to repaint stuff, I repaint. So I don't always get what I want from this. Coquette, if you're there, Miz is trying to stir the conversation up again on the forums. So it's becoming a man of your own or take care of a family business. Condition the business is all right. You can live a good life. The former, definitely. Yeah. If I wanted to, yeah. This business is very rough sometimes. Like I was mentioning that I went through a stretch. Louis, Val, what's up, buddy? With Michael Cadetti, the seventh. This business is very difficult, and sometimes I make it that way. You don't always make the money that you want to make in it. You can. You have to be crafty about it, and sometimes this type of stuff takes a lot of patience, not just within the painting, but time and patience in yourself and the, trial and error, getting the business to grow, all this stuff. Like there's a lot of bullshit you have to do, but at the end of the day, it's what I feel like I need to be doing, and so there's a reason for that. I'm going to keep on doing this, and hopefully make it work, right? Hopefully make it work. Which I'm making it work. It's just it can be rough. It can be very rough, and that's okay. And I'll say this too. In everything that you do, all the bullshit you have to go through, like the people who can weather that stuff and they learn from it, and then they're much more capable people, right? You get tools from it, and you have to look at that. That's how I look at this stuff. Does that answer your question? Hopefully it does. It's a very hard thing to do. It is a very hard thing to do. Is doing what you want to do over what might be more practical, in terms of money to do. That's a hard thing. That's a very hard thing to do. And each person has gifts, and hopefully, I don't like seeing people waste gifts. And I waste gifts. I'm not saying that I don't. I do a lot. I could be doing better than I'm doing right now with this stuff, right? It's true. Y'all can see that, okay. But it's always good to do what you feel like you need to be doing. And it's not a point of, oh, I just enjoy doing it. You know, there's a reason why you probably want to do it. You know, there's a better reason. Making a living in a painter. Don't. Tagging. Hey, thanks, Val. I appreciate that, man. The fearless fabrication. Lewith. This is looking a little bit rough right now. This is looking rough. But guess what? Unfortunately, I am used to that. I'm used to it. Burn this white, need more. Here's my palette knife. It's over here. To me, it looks pretty bad right now. But do you see me whining about it? No. Just need to pull it together, and I need to take notes on what I did wrong this time and do it different next, hopefully. Come up with little solutions here. Look at it technically. That's what we do. Above all, you just keep working on it. And if worse comes to worse, you scrape it down. It's not a big deal. We did Val. It was late. It was like 9:25, 9:30. And we did two. We lost the first one pretty hard and fast. And then we won the second one, which was pretty easy. The theme of this month, Clara. Oh, you gotta go, Clara? Thanks for being here. I'll see ya. We'll play some HOTS. Is a downer? I can change it. Philosophy, what do you think if a game is rigged? Does the rule still apply? Rules. Do you know the painter Irvin Larson? I know him. So, the rules still not due down. Oh. That's not good. Get the green. We'll change the music. Give me a second. Also, probably change the view on this. Trees aren't looking too good right now. Let's try something else. I'm going to try something else. Let's see. Lewis, tell me about the weather where you're at. Are we talking about the weather? 1 second. Sorry, I was trying to figure stuff out here. And four hands have room for a couple more. I'm thinking I will entwine hands for those. Should be interesting. Also decided to use a different brand of pencil for each one to see what I prefer. I like that you're doing these studies, Tammy. Orson, I have to take a look at his work. It's been a long time since I've seen him. But I do know of him, and I used to be a little bit more familiar. Just tell me about the weather where you're at. It is very sunny right now. It's actually very nice. It's probably in the 70s. It's beautiful. Study with Charles Cecil. You're getting all Bobby Roth in there. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing, to be honest with you with this. If your straight line was parallel to a few lines, and if straight line angle got by 1 degree, it will not be parallel to any of the other lines. And one line changing degree represents cheating in the game. What are you on about, Annie? Get too deep. an ear. Yeah. I go deep when it's 12:30 a.m. These dark thoughts keep me awake. It snowed there today. You're kidding me. So maybe I don't go Bob Ross. Maybe I just do the brushwork, Maybe I just put brush strokes in. All right, so let's change this up, right? Let's change it up some. Let's just do some brushwork and see what that comes out with. I don't need to always paint all this stuff the same, right? I mean, my sister said she wanted this slightly impressionistic anyway. So maybe I just... Maybe we just... I'm going to get rid of these other brushes real quick. So sometimes what I do when I paint, I'll have a feeling of what I want to paint with today, and it'll come out, and oftentimes it's pretty good. But I've been brainstorming, and it just hasn't come today. That's my problem. So instead of just sitting here and thinking about it, I figured, well, I'd start and see where I go with this. And sometimes that's kind of the approach you have to take, and that's obviously what I've done. Let's go back through and just get it a little bit more impressionistic, okay? Maybe that's what we do. She said she wants it impressionistic, right? So let's do that, right? So, for better or for worse, this is how I would go about changing this right here. And got to keep in mind we already have some paint down, so there's a lot you can do with it. And we can kind of do a combination of leaving some of it, some of it there and what have you. We can leave, we don't need to change all the marks, but... Yeah, and if this doesn't work, then I can try some other technique. But I'm going to get this. This is a rough start, and that's okay. This stuff, it takes time to get. It does for me, at least. It takes some time. Let's get another brush. You know what? Let's do this. Wait. So I'm getting the rounds right now, the ones that are a little bit longer. Not that long. This. No, I'm not happy with the colors. Not at all. I'm not happy with any of this. But that's okay. So this is what I'm talking about, like with If I was making a video, I'd cut this part out. What are you talking about, Tegan? You're bending loose now. A local artist, I've been classes once a week in an atelier. Who's abandoning me? Are you happy with it? I'm too expensive? Yeah, I probably am. What, for teaching? I teach you guys all the time. I'm doing this for free pretty much here. Or I would. He's top shelf. That's nonsense. What are you talking? I'm a little lost because I'm like divided between this bullshit and it is bullshit. I'm having a hard time. Okay, just let me get look. Y'all have a hard time with painting. Look at this right here. Okay, so when you're having a hard time, think back on today with me and look at this monstrosity that I'm pumping out right now, one brushstroke at a time. This is how it goes. And I will pull this out of my ass, most likely, but I will pull this out, right? I will. I just need to find myself. What the hell am I doing? I'll get it. Maybe. I'll have to keep in mind, too, I'm not going off of anything. I'm kind of making this up. Never make it up. Don't do what I'm doing. Do not ever do this. So stupid. Why are you so stupid, Billy? Where's the round? I know I have another one. No. But it will work. No, it won't. So, here it is. Damn it. All right. Round. What's a Riz? Okay, you just have to start explaining this stuff to me. I feel like I'm out of time. This is just a mess. Happy people go to sleep, tag in. People with suffering dive into the shallow river of sorrow and drown, hoping someone would come relieve them from pain, knowing no one would come. Okay, just well, if it's 12:30 a.m. over there, dude, I don't blame you. And thank you for watching this late. For crying out loud, jeez. He doesn't want to admit that he is expressing himself. I'm not expressing myself. I never express myself. Screw you. Oh, Annie, you take care. Charisma, thank you so much. Coquette, thank you so much. All right. We'll see how much charisma I have by the end of this. Something needs to be done. This music is totally fitting for this. And look at never give up, okay? I paint all my clothes. That's great. That's good. That is great. But I got yellow on my yellow shirt, so I might not even wash them. Whatever. I don't even care anymore. Okay. This one is a juicy brain. I wouldn't drink too heavily on this one, though. Not yet. But I will not break down, okay? I'm not going to break down from this. I've been in this situation billions of times, literally billions of times. I know how to get out of it, kind of. It can be rough. It can be rough. It can be rough. But what are you going to do, you know? What are you going to do? Complain about it? That's not going to get the painting done. Have a breakdown? Sometimes that does help, having a breakdown. You get it out of your system and such. I don't think that's the way to go with this one in particular at the moment. I'm not ruling a breakdown out. I will finish this painting on top. Yes. Combination of Ross and Impressionism, I guess. Bob Ross was kind of Impressionist in some, well, kind of. Yeah, he was, to a degree. Does she have a page where she has her work called art? Who are you talking about? Jamie? I think she's been posting in Discord, hasn't she? Oh, I got an idea. I have an idea. Son of a bitch. That's the wrong brush. I had a good idea and then I screwed my brush up. That part that I'm having trouble with because I don't know what the hell is going on there. Think. Y'all can see that probably. That's okay. It's probably for the better. trees coming out of it. This thing's gonna be dark. It's darker here. Oh, the teacher. She's quite good. Especially her drawing. She's relatively new to paint. Let me see. See what you're talking about. Kim Van Den Den. Oh, nice. Really good. This is your teacher, Queldar. She has a lot of talent. Very good. She has some skills. Yeah, I like it. Awesome. Really good. She's new to painting. That's impressive. I'm very impressed. Okay. I'm new to painting too, so that's why I'm having a hard time with this. Okay. Organize my colors a little bit better for this. I don't know. This might be something that I end up scraping down. It probably will be. But you know what? This is how painting goes. She went to one of those art schools where you can learn nothing and then later went to an atelier to learn the old-fashioned way. Yeah, a lot of people do it that way. need to modify my colors. I'm fighting my palette. And the reason why I'm fighting is that I have 2 rows here. I have my greens and I have my reds. The reds are too red, the greens are too green. So I'm going to bring the greens a little bit closer to the reds, because I do want this predominantly a warmer painting. But I want the greens more around here. All right, so it's good to have them green, but I have them too green, essentially. So again, like, I show you guys this stuff because this is actually, it's very important in your work to know how to get past your own bullshit, right? The stuff that you're screwing up on. I could easily record this by myself and cut this part off and then just show me doing the good painting, right? I probably should do that, but it's more beneficial if you're an artist to see this, because then you can look back and say, well, he screwed up 5 streams on it until he finally got it. And hopefully it looked good at the end. So instead of getting discouraged, you can just stick with it and you're going to get it. Now, I'm not saying this is where I want it to be necessarily. I'm just saying I don't let that stop me from getting done what I need to get done. And another thing, what I could do here too, I might be overthinking things. One thing that I could do is brush over this a little bit and smooth it out a little bit. Lewis, Miz, what's up? Burn it. Burn you. I'm banned, Miz. I am a lonely crane. I have been shunned by those that I wish to make laugh. Bunch of snowflakes, man. Alright. Should burn this shit. Let me this brush. This definitely is not a Bob Ross smoothing brush. Sometimes just bring it down some. Just need to bring it down. I'm trying to take some of the tooth off, then I'm going to go back over it again. I'm not trying to erase this. I can get the tooth that I want, but the main thing is to get the drawing impression, the light impression and such, which I don't have. And so that's why this doesn't matter, because I'm going to have to get it anyway. Down. I need to think. I need to be using my head more than I am. Burn it! Freaking burn it. Look at my palette and say I got good work done today, and I pretty much kind of did, but I just lack in the drawing department. I'm lacking in drawing today. It might be time to go back and do some drawings at some point, my brain back into it. But then again, I have to put things into context. I was not around that much last week in terms of the painting. I am using, let's try this brush, dagger, see what this does. I don't think it'll do good, but too. Painting is not always about doing it well, like in the beginning. Oh, on the long term, it's about persevering through all this bullshit and knowing how. You can't let it get to your head. You know, you can't get frustrated with it. You have to, learn from it. And look, there's days that you know what? There are times where I could throw this down, and there's times where, like today, I could work all day on it. And it's going to look like shit, right? That's how it is. I know that from experience. This is not the first time that I've done something like this. This looks ugly as hell. All right? But I'm going to keep working on it. And at the end of the day, I might end up scraping it down. And I'm fine with that. I am 100% okay with that. Because I am going to get this. Even when you do it right, you can always do it better. And you just have to have that mindset. Got to do it. Have to stick with it. And it sucks. It's not always fun. Right? It's not. We got to do it, man. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? They're keeping our thread bumped. And you know, Sass murked and crushed the DJ. What's DJL is the pirate one, right? Well, Sass right now, they have the numbers. They have the numbers. Miso Stealthy was texting me last night, and it's hard to tell with, because I was really nice to him. I was like, hey man, how's it going? And, you know, I like him. He's cool, whatever. But at one point, he said, you know, I heard you guys, we ran into y'all and like crushed you or something, and I didn't take it as like he was bashing us. And if he was bashing us, I really don't care, because if he was bashing me like that, which I don't think he was, then I take that as a petty maneuver, and it's just bullshit. That if he wants to bullshit, he can bullshit. That's fine. But we're in their heads, which is what I like. They have a giant-ass team, 35 people, and they have awesome heals. They have a stack of them. Good. It's a challenge. It's a challenge. I like the challenges. But I tell you what we're not going to do. We're not going to run like pussies. I'll bring that up at some point. I'll find it. I can find it right now, but I'm painting. Go back to, you know, Ben Lustenhauer. I think he's Dutch. I don't know him. I'm not sure. There are? Okay. He's a very nice man. Ateliers in the Netherlands. You can comment how good they are. Painter. Ooh, Annie, you're still around. You know, Lewis, you old enough for relationship advice? Ask it, and if I can answer it, I will, because I won't bullshit you. If I can answer, I will. If not, then I won't. And I'll give you a disclaimer if one is needed. How's that? Shit. Okay. That's okay. I actually see something. I think what I'm doing here. Okay, I think what I'm doing. I'm looking at this, and this part right here is really holding my eye back from this, and this isn't well done. But I think I have an idea of what I need to do to get this done, and this part right here is actually not what I want, because I want it to be a little bit lighter and then darker, more contrasty going this way. Miss says no. Use your discernment there, Annie. You don't want to hear me give relationship advice? I think there is Dutch atelier of realistic art. They're not that good. Yeah. All right. So I'm going to bring this down, or rather up, the value. And then I'm going to work this separately, because if I cover that up, that's not that bad. The edges here suck, so I'm breaking it down technically instead of being a little bitch and saying, oh, well, I'm doing this wrong, I suck, I'm never going to get it, which I've done before. Which I know why not to do it. So try to break this down technically. That's what we do. And I want this to fade. I might even dull it down a little bit more. That's too dark there. I might bring some light in here. Go back to the palette. Lighten it up even just a little bit more. And gray it out some. So I'm using some whites in it as well. And perhaps I just go slower with it. Maybe that's the key for today. Every day I kind of seem to paint a little bit different. Some days I feel like I need to use a certain brush, right? Lokimo, yes, how's it going? So you had a relationship after a gap. She is ducking me. Like, should I push or just wait? I wouldn't act desperate. And if she doesn't want to be around you, I mean, I don't know, honestly. You don't want to look needy or clingy or anything like that. Like, I don't know, maybe you can put yourself out, say, hey, this and that. Here's back, if I wouldn't keep on pressing. If she's ducking, if you've put yourself out, I wouldn't keep pursuing that. And she'll, like, if she, that's what I would do, but I don't know. It depends on, like, probably a couple more details that I probably don't have. And it doesn't mean she doesn't, like, it's not going to work, but I mean, you got to, women want to be pursued, but they also don't want somebody who's just, like, very clingy, right? And it's good when you can, like, back up and not act like you need that. Like, that's, I think, an attractive thing to them, I think. Let's see, okay, time to go. I have my Jet Set party. Wish me luck. Lokimo, I'll see you, buddy. Nikki Jet Set parties. Bring back my laptop with me so I can listen to. I didn't even know you were here. I need to figure out how. That's really funny tagging. They're decent. You like it? Okay. She's not very woman. She's not every woman. Different. I would still need probably more details on that. I mean, the way that I look at it, if she's ducking you, then I would wait for her to reach out if she's interested. I would not play into that game. I would not text or do any of that bullshit. That's me. If she's ducking you, then I say, all right, duck me, fine. You give them their space. You don't need to reach out to that. And if she wants to, she can reach out. And oftentimes they do, because they're like, he's not like, contacting me. Damn right I'm right. Dang it. Wonder if Coquette's still here. Coquette, are you still here? I mean, if she knows you're interested in stuff, you don't need to. You don't keep on. Sending more messages is going to hurt. Good. Okay. Are you listening to the conversation right now? Because you're a woman. A woman wants to be with you. She will be. Yeah. And if it's meant to be, it's going to be. You can't be an idiot about it, but at the same time, I mean, you got to kind of just relax about it, I think. Tagging in the background, just sitting on this. It's on a roll today. I love it. Okay. Battle plan. Wait 3 weeks, then text her, hey, I miss you. Are you all right? And then if it's still like online, or let it go, find someone. No, I wouldn't do that. Not 3 weeks. No way. I think that's bad advice. Ilokimo, my friend. I would not do that. Coquette's right, but also you can most guys will text. Most guys will try to push forward. And if you don't do that, and she knows you like her, then you actually have a better chance, because it creates that a little bit of attraction in that, I think. You need to come off confident, like me. Okay? If you're wrong with issues, not that means you are having a hard time seeing qualities of other women. It's a simple answer, yes or no. If you want to be my bitch, then here we go. If you don't, get the fuck on. Wasting my time. You know what's funny about you tagging is that you know art. Like, you know art. You do. You know art. And like, you hate pop culture and all that bullshit. But then you say stuff like that, which is hilarious. And here's Annie. I can't be with someone else. I can't be with someone else. Oh, okay, so you really like this girl, right? You really like her. All right? And what you want to do, there's a little bit of gap, and you want to reach out to her, right? Who's the last person? Like, who reached out to who last? Let me ask you that. A little emo. You reached out, and she never got back to you. She never responded. She didn't. Okay, I would not. I'm not saying to give up. All right, but if you want to hurt your chances, you keep texting her. Do not text. Let it go. Just drop it and be cool. And I'm dead serious. This is the hardest thing to do, but you have to just work on yourself. That's it. Work on yourself. Imagine what she wants to be with. Okay? All right? Work on yourself and do that. And I guarantee, like, seriously, you need to work on yourself. And don't do it for her. Do it for yourself. Because she's going to be attracted to confidence. She's not going to be attracted to somebody who keeps on. It's going to push her away. And this is going to be the hardest thing that you do. Because you like her so much. It is going to be excruciating. You're going to have impulses. You're going to have these whims. And you have to fight it. It's going to require self-control. All right? A lot of self-control. I am dead serious. You reached out last. If you want a chance, this is what you do. And it's illusion going through reaching out and thinking, oh, well, I'm doing it here because, I need to show her I care. Wrong. Trust me. Trust me. Trust me. Trust me. And I'm sorry, I know it sucks. But, you know what? If it's meant to happen, it's going to happen. She'll come back, but you have to, like Tegan said, let her go, little butterfly. That's what you have to do. You have to let her go. Like that, you have to. It's the only way it's going to work, man. That is it. That is it. I am 100% confident with what I just said, too. 100%. 100%. Because if she wants to be with you, she's not going to be pissed that you didn't text when you were the last one to. If she wants to be with you, she's going to reach out. And when she does reach out, do not respond at first. Do not respond within 5 minutes as if you didn't have anything else better to do. All right? Don't do that. You give it time. Move like the Jagger, y'all. Damn right. Don't know what it means, but it sounds cool. All right? The Jagger. I think Jagger probably. Like I would give it like a day, respond for the day. You need to find stuff that occupies your time that you're not going to drop everything for her. That's not what women want. They might say that, but they want somebody who has their stuff going on and that, I'm dead serious about this. I don't care who it is. This looks like shit. Damn it. Literally looks like you give a toddler a brush and he started just painting with his ass. Games is bad advice. Just block her. Dude, this is not games. This is not a game. It's not a game. Yeah. It's not a game. It's not playing a game. It's just, the truth is this, is that if you're texting her immediately after, you're not in control of yourself, okay? It's not that you're trying to make her, feel bad or leave her. Yeah, you know what? You need to play a little bit of a game, actually. I take that back. You need to play a little bit of a game with that. In a situation like this, in the world of text, you do. It doesn't mean you're not being genuine, but you also have to, for your own sake, can't drop everything you're doing and just text her back right away. It looks desperate, okay? That's not, and they have this sense and they can pick it up. Like, I'm just telling you how it is. Like, people who text back, if you haven't heard from her in months, yeah. Well, or I agree with respect, but if you haven't heard from her in months and then she gets back to you, you can't just respond within 5 minutes. You can't do that. Go all out next time you text her, call her, mega jugs. It works for me. Yeah, and leave voicemails saying how much you love her constantly too. Gaming confidence. Look, the best advice I can give is just work on yourself, honestly, and be sincere about it. That's the best advice. It sounds like a game I'm playing. It's a strategy. All right? This is how I would handle it. All I'm saying is, like I said, you haven't heard from her in a couple of months, she reaches out to you, do not respond within 5 minutes. It's going to look desperate, and she's going to pick up on that. I mean, is that not rational? I would wait, at least wait a couple of hours to the next day or something, but also, you need to have that self-control, and you also have to be working on yourself. You can't You can't put yourself under any one person. No matter how, like, crazy you are. It's just how it goes, man, because that's not an attractive trait for anybody. Would you want to be going out with somebody who you feel like you can, like, who doesn't have anything else going on besides you? Like, it sounds cool when you just say that, but when you're in it, it's not cool. Yeah, it's rational, right? Color. I mean, that's my advice, which is 100% accurate. Okay. Damn it. This thing. Okay. Oh, shit. I had the color and then I lost it just now. Like, I'm not trying to say make that chick suffer. I'm not saying that. It's not making anybody suffer, but I mean, like, I don't know. It's just how it is, man. And it's not always the case. You don't always need to do that. But in situations like that, that's what I would recommend. And honestly, if you can't fake it either, you really do have to work on yourself. Like, I would honestly, Annie, I'm big in this. You don't need to look like Arnold Schwarzenegger or anything, but like work out, which I think you do. Just go and work out and feel good and focus on your work and do what you want to do and all this stuff. Like, I'm dead serious. Get her out of your head, because I've been there. Like, but that stuff will screw with your brain. Goes to my wife sometimes. I wait around the corner with some bed sheets. Stupid as hell. So I sent you some reference photos of Discord. Maybe it helps. Thanks. Yeah, I'm just also a little bit kind of out of it today. I have Discord up. Reference photos. Here we go. Queldar. Oh, cool. Yeah, it does help Queldar. It's just, like, I know what I want to do with this. I do. I'm just kind of taking a lot of shortcuts today, and I'm not paying well. Let's do this. Patience, 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 patience. I just need to think. So I could come in here tomorrow and just rock it, but all that stuff that I'm talking about, man, is very easier. It's way easier said than done. but it's the right thing to do. It's very difficult though to do. Like that. And then let me get actually a little bit here. Adidas, there are plenty of Adidas. You watch me, you watch me get done. There's a saying in, wait, what have I missed? There's a saying in Albanian that says there's plenty of hats, but you only have one head, so there is tons bitches out there better than her. I watched Lewis get dumped. Did you really? Did you watch me get dumped? You don't need to hang on to one hat like a fool. Switch them. And choose the hats that look like that particular hat. When you're in love, you never listen to your buddies, no matter how much sense they make. Point. See the problem, taking it. Choose Adidas. There are plenty of Adidas. You don't. You just don't. Keep on kicking Annie while he's down. He's having a tough time, man. Annie, it's good advice that I gave you. I can say that definitively. How we went from hats to bitches. Because hats are bitches, is what he's saying, Coquette. See what we learn here? And I will tell you when I give you bad advice. I do it all the time. All right. Don't ask me what I just did. Learn to use our brains here, which is very hard because I don't like using my brain. It's not fun. No, I think he's referring to pretty much everybody in general. We're kicking him out of love, Lewis. I think that advice, Lewis, is pretty good. Good, man. And, like, when it gets to, like, you haven't heard back in a month or two, if that happens, because reaching out's not going to do what you want it to do. It's just going to hurt. And you have to be able to, like, really work on yourself. You can't just be doing it for that person. Because otherwise you're going to be a slave to that person in a way that you don't want to be, she doesn't want to be. So try to do the reverse psychology. Like, this isn't what she would want. What would she want? If you like her, you know, this is what I would do. But also, like, I would try to expand your mind, look at other people, because there are a lot of women, there's really good traits that she might embody, but other women have. And they might have ones that she doesn't have. You just need to look around. Doesn't mean you have to, like, detach. I think it is healthy to have a level of detachment from like being a slave like that. So there is a degree of attachment, and that's a hard thing. It's not me saying give up. That's not what I'm saying. And here's another thing. Just because she doesn't, 2 months in the span of a lifetime is nothing. It could be this time in history, she's just not into it, but like it could be, look, I've had this happen like 5 years down the road. Things change. All right. 2 months is nothing. You just got to be patient. You have to be patient and work on yourself. That's it. And that will benefit you too, man. You'll feel good about yourself. Instead of being like, down in the dumps with the stuff. I ignore her so much. She came to me, but then my taste changed, bitch. Dang, you are on a roll. We are such a bad influence on him. In 5 years, you'll wonder why you thought she was so perfect. Miss Corinne, we need your Twitch photo as a Discord emoji stat. The Twitch photo. Oh. The one, like, with my wig? Is that what you're talking about? The Twitch one? I forget which one I have on Twitch. Can I do that? Is that possible? Too late to get this sexy ass. Entered Thai class and I saw her and just got starstruck for 5 minutes. Yeah, dude, that'll happen. Probably try to distance yourself. You can't be the puppy dog around her. That's the thing. They don't want that. There is no type for me, man. I could fall in love with every woman. I don't have an ideal. If you fell in love with every woman, it isn't love. Get over and forget about her. She's not into you. Ms. Who knew Lewis was a lousy romantic? Challenge her to a lightsaber duel. Winner takes all. Yeah, a lightsaber duel. That's the way to do it, man. Someone gives me rights to do that. Okay, wait. Can I, how do I do that? Can I, like, just, we'll do this. Give me a sec. Wait a second. There's something I'm trying to do here. Give you rights, like make you a mod? Would that work? Sometimes think of a girl I meet in the gas station, like some random girl that caught my attention. You guys, like, I'm not getting painting done because this is really funny though. So I'm giving you guys golden advice here. This is an open playbook in how I got my wife to marry me. A lightsaber duel and calling her Mega Jugs. I sent you something on Discord. I'm the minister of truth. Lewith. Are you though, Miz? You're kind of the... You know what? What did Zerk say? It's our first expansion being puppet masters. This. Val's wife is gorgeous. Wait a second. Give me a second. Here, it looks like it's the Discord admin or owner. I I can just post and give me a second here. Wait, what did I just do? I'm trying to figure something out. Mod comments. What is this? Prime bits. How do I do this? There is a way of doing. I've done this before. Okay. Okay. Mod. What is mod? Is this right? So you're a mod. Can you do it now? I think I modded you. There you go. Well, does that work? If one is covered in too much butter, then the greatest lover can't hug you. What? You stupid idiot. You know what's happening? We're around freaking Zerks too much. He was coming up with these quotes all day yesterday. It was actually very impressive. I was actually very impressed. Okay. Fuck. Maybe I try something different. Okay, I have a plan. I'm going to have so many brushes to clean, which is fine. Sometimes he really hits the nail on the head with one quote. Yeah, exactly. The almighty Gurks. Gurks. A little bit different style here. And again, this has been one of those days where it's like everything that I do just does not look that great. Partially because I do not have a plan with this. You know what? Screw it. Big brushes are good. All right, Miz. I'll see you, buddy. See ya. All right. Big brush. Mix it up. Mix it up. This is just a different style. slightly different style of painting right now. But like I said, y'all seen how this morphs, how it shifts, right? It's okay. I mean, this is how we learn. This is what we, I don't know. Let me see what you guys are seeing here. This stuff. Take this, wipe this off. Let me see if this will work. Don't know if this is going to work or not. Can't already see a body. You have to hit the nail on the head with a sledgehammer to get the job done. Johnny and Mitchell. Interesting. Perhaps. I was at 4:15. Might have to go soon to pick my dad up. Shit, it's too much. Rough day, guys. Rough day. That's okay. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Worst comes to worst, I can always scrape this down. I can always scrape it down. It's not a big deal to me. It really isn't. It's just me crying afterwards. I gotta scrape it down. I'm going to do something that might actually screw this up. But you know what? It's already screwed up. You see, he who is empty can be filled better. Okay. I'm trying to make this a little bit more atmospheric. Okay, that's what we're doing. And give it the brush stroke that I think my sister would like. This is a painting for her. She was kind enough to commission me a while ago. It was really nice of her. So I want to obviously do a good job, but it's what we're just kind of going in and making some of this atmospheric. Okay, trying to make it atmospheric. I don't know if that was good, but something is happening. Let's try to do this in various places as well. Now. Oh, yeah. I like these women conversations. It's fun. Check the quote. He says, very nice. Very good. Elohim. Yes, that was good. So for finding Bible verse about any subject. Interesting. Sometimes we just have to suck it up and keep moving forward. Hope doesn't get the job done. And there's no such thing as hope. Always remember that, Annie. I met this girl in my exhibition, and she was one of those girls that you only see once in your life because she lives in another country. She was 4 years older than me, but man, the eyes on her. I bet Gerix is reading the chat right now in the comfort of his throne, being fanned with giant cabana leaves by two well-endowed women, while a third feeds him grapes at his every whim. Now, how are you getting that impression? We actually drank wine together in the big supper fag we had. Nice, man. What country was she from? Really? That was your first time drinking white wine? You like red more? I think I do too. I like sipping red. I really like sipping red. As being big-breasted actually considered being well-endowed. I thought that was just a guy thing. Yeah, I think, right? Son of a bitch. This is looking like shit. So to turn away from it. 5 seconds to see this. Thanks, Val. She's 4 years older than me. You always have a chance. Bro, give me that emoji. Wait. Oh, that's a nice one. Hey, Coquette, I gave you mod. Can you do what you wanted to do with it? Brother was with someone who was 10 years older than when he was like 18. Wow, I don't remember what she got it from. We were kind of happy she broke up. She was dominating him totally. Okima. Discord. Oh yeah. I can do that. Yeah, the SPM. I'll get that for you. Sure. Your brother got sexual harassed in many countries. I don't know why. I shouldn't be laughing over that. Maybe y'all aren't being serious, are you? Don't remember that show we got from. Kind of happy she broke up. I don't want to know what I did when I was 18. I do. Tell me. Coquette, the only thing that I ask is you not invite anybody. Okay, I'm going to give you the privileges to that, but don't invite anybody. That's the one thing. All right, just don't invite anybody. Since we're keeping it relatively closed. So it doesn't become out of control, that's all. I'm not trying to be jerks. I was half autistic then. That was... Evil friend was joking about my age. Bitch, leave me alone. Okay. A second. I'm doing this because I do need to rest my eyes from this, because every time I look at this painting, it's a little bit different. To be honest with you, a couple drawing issues around here can fix a lot of this, but overall I'm kind of happy with this effect that's going on here, especially this stuff. I don't mind that. It's okay. We're thinking, you know, this is, sometimes it takes a little bit of time to get this stuff. So settings, members, Crockett. Come on. Coquette. Rose. There you go. Coquette, there you go. There you go, Coquette. Okay. Let's do it. I need to... I might try to stream a little bit longer. I need to see if I need to pick my dad up. Normally I do pick my dad up, but I need to give my mom a call since he might be getting an x-ray today, so I need to see what's going on with that. So just give me 1 second. And thanks, Miz. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. I'll get the chat right back on in 1 second, all right? Y'all might be able to hear me kind of, but it's not a personal conversation. Hey, so what's the deal with Dad? Okay. Do they have an estimate? Okay. It seems like it's something that's pain and not an That's actually better. That's better than beating the head, I think. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm just painting. Just painting. Yeah. All right. Well, good. So I don't know. Should I plan on picking him up later? But is he? But the X-ray is going to be like probably soon. It's going to be today though. Did they do it there? Okay. So. Okay. Okay. All right, sounds good. I'll just give them a call later. Yeah, but I mean, they're not gonna bathe him. They never bathe him, so I mean, it's like you can't blame them. They. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Gotcha. Yeah. A ton. Gotcha. Of course. Yeah, I got that. Okay. I got you. I got you. All right. All right. Bye. I love you. Bye. All right. All right. Okay. All right. Um. All right, I'm back. I didn't have a choice. It is from Netherwinter. You're right. How did you know that, Coquette? Okay, good. Tagging, this is good. It's helpful for you to say that, like what makes it look good. I know this stuff, but like my head's not in it today. I'm fighting myself. I'm not painting well. Scrolling up, guys. I'm kind of, y'all don't want to know what I did when I was 18. That was a mod interest. Looks unified. The leaves are unified. So from another winter. I'll tell stories about Lewis while he's away. Oh no. Miz, I'm going to make the most amazing set of Discord emojis with Kryn on that awesome wig. It's a fun wig. I have a couple of them. Coquette, have you seen my mullet one? There it is. I'm going to get back to painting. I really do need to rest my eyes with this stuff because it's just, sometimes it's just not there. You know, I'm having a pretty hard time with it today, but this is the mullet. I have all sorts of stuff. It's nice. Like doubling. I need to do one of those videos where I double myself up again and just fight myself. Get back to the basics. Honestly, I have a lot of things that I have filmed and I just have not put them together yet. And frankly, I am behind in my painting. Oh yeah, I did tag in. You remember that? I did. I thought I was retarded. That's the one. The proper term is neurodivergent or differently abled now. Still means the same. Used to play it. You used to play it. Okay, gotcha. I played it for a little bit when we quit Warcraft because, like, last expansion, played it some. Zerx and I played. I don't know if Val played it with us. I don't think he did. You got form banned. It's got your head messed up. All that proves to me is that I'm pissing somebody off. And I think it's Deso. I think I'm pissing Deso off. Because I think I'm in his head. And you know what? That just encourages me at this point. I'm not trying to be mean. But he needs to loosen up. All I said was I can make money off him because I can shove charcoal up his ass and a diamond will come out of it. That's all I said. And I got banned this morning. Yeah. They should have a clue. Exactly. They should have a clue, but they don't. They have wig night Kryn. I have a wig too. Do you have a wig? What kind of wig do you have? Almost after GGL Olive Branch and see if they will queue with us one night. Yeah, that'd be fun. Like Buttersoft too. Yeah. Yeah, I agree, Coquette. I agree. Yeah, I agree. I don't like it when they're trying to. Yeah, I don't like it either. I don't like it either. Well, the thing, I don't know. Oh, you do? That's cool. Coming tonight. Hey Siri. Text message John Still. Mobile.
What do you want to say to John Still?
Yes.
It says yes. Send it.
Send. Bitch. All right, unify the leaves. See? Unify the frickin' leaves. I like that, tagging. I like that. That's what I will do. I will unify the frickin' leaves, man. Unify this shit. That's what we do. Tagging, what have we learned? Even masters can paint like shit. But do we give up? No. Do we act like pussies? No. Do we keep painting? Yes. It's obnoxious. Just different brushes. Charcoal on one's ass, but diamond sounds cool. Dude, I'm telling you, he's so uptight. His asshole is so freaking tight that you can shove anything up it and gold's gonna come out, probably. I don't know. My point being, I was clearly being sarcastic. I was not being mean, okay, in this particular circumstance. And he comes in talking shit. Fine. Okay. All right. And then I say, well, I'm going to say, what does he do? He reports me. He reports me. Now, you think about what you've done. You think about what you've done. These values are not our values that we uphold here at Blizzard headquarters on our forums. You said ass with that little at mark and the money sign symbol, and we can't abide by that. And we have a snowflake here who's very concerned, and we just okay. I'll be back tomorrow. I'm gonna be back tomorrow. Fuck, what am I doing? You can make Alex respond to computer as a wake-up word too. Alexa, really? Computer. Do I have to program that? Coquette, I can get you the exact words. 1 second. This is actually worth it. I know that I am not painting that much right now, but my concentration went bye-bye. Give me a second. Okay, this is what was sent to me. Account action taken. Okay. This is literally what I said to him. Oh, forum code of conduct. Thank you, Blizzard. I'll definitely read that and memorize it. Okay, this is what I said. Deso, you are my solution to wealth. If I shoved a few sticks of charcoal up your ass, they would produce the most glorious diamonds within mere seconds. That's it. Now, you tell me if that is worse than the bullshit that people say. Like, they insult each other, they belittle each other, they try to one-up each other. That was obviously facetious, okay? Facetious. You tell me. Now, I get it. I do deserve the ban. But it's bullshit. I want to be posting. Yeah, dude, say that I'm permabanned. Just spread as much misinformation as possible. Coquette, Miz has literally banned me from SBM and also demoted me several times. Like, a lot. Okay. I'll get back to this, Lewis. I posted that. You've been permanent. Thank you. Yes. Good. We always play with people's minds. When I write, I am trying to make that one person laugh. Whoever's like, this is sarcasm, this is good. It's honestly what I'm trying to do. And I have tried to make the post so ridiculous. Like, saying, stop calling me names, idiot. Something like that. Just things like brain dead stuff. I try to make it so ridiculous that they're like, okay, he's just messing around. And they never get it. I think a couple of people do. And they like it. So I keep doing it. And it's fun too because you can say anything, they'll take it serious. You can literally tell them anything, they'll believe it. Tagging, I think you're right. I think the unification is the key here. And sometimes I do need to be reminded of that, especially in this area right here in the atmospheric section of the painting. I just have ADD today. And that is, you know what? That's okay. That is okay. It's okay. It happens. Sometimes it happens. Sometimes it happens. It is what it is. Fuck. This isn't good though. I'm not painting well. I don't like it when I don't paint well. This says that I don't know what the hell I'm doing because I don't right now. Okay. Let's go over this way. I'm doing stuff that I know not to do. It's okay. Here's the other way I look at this, is that when I'm not painting well, I have found that I'm kind of getting it out of my system. Sometimes I need to go through this. There's something that needs to wake up in here. I should tell you the forms have been permanent. It's just said the forbidden stream word. What did I say? You probably need to set it up. You can start my music using Google or so chat for reviews. For review at What did I say though? Did I say something wrong? Well, the best way to avoid non-miscommunication is to communicate, and they responded to that seriously. Non-miscommunication. I said something like, I have found that in my experience, communication is the best way to solve non-miscommunication. Something like that. It didn't make sense. I mean, it made sense, but it was really over the top. I'm reading some of your jokes on the website. Okay. Oh yeah, yeah, man. What website are you looking at, San? Hmm? Yeah. Sometimes you just go through these times where you're not with it, and that's okay. That's okay. A lot of this has to do with the drawing around here, and maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe instead of trying to get a large impression at this point, I'm going to go and try to tighten up certain parts of the drawing. And I'm going to use the smaller brushes to do that. Normally, I would not recommend that, but I think in this case it would actually help because certain areas that are. What did I say though? You said snowflakes? Screw that. They are snowflakes. Is that a protected word right now? Is that something that people are too butt hurt by? Do they need their little, what was it, those little safety places, those cribs to play in? Is that what they need? Damn right. I mean, look, I've been guilty of being snowflake-ish before, I guess, about certain things. Maybe. Everybody does, I guess, but it's bullshit. Anyway. Either Kimo, what were you talking about? Like, what website were you talking about? I expected the stream to be much more chaotic after reading some of the jokes on your website. But you were so chill on stream. What website, though? Like, you mean just on in the chat? No snowflake. This up some. Let's do this. I am actually going to change a couple things. I know y'all can't see what I'm doing. Let me see what this is. Just put this on. Shit. Not good. Let's do this. I'm gonna try something. Try something. Less red. Let me try this. There we go. All right. On your homepage, don't get me wrong, I like the style, calling beginner simpleton. Right? I know, man. Well, honestly, as you can probably tell, it's just my way of loosening people up. And you know why I do that too? Is when I was training, I was around. Now, most of the people that I've mentioned, this is not them, okay? But in this line of work, look how beautiful this is. This line of work is very high-end work, right? Very high-end work. And when you're overseas studying at a good school, and then there's that prestige involved, and then everybody's trying to prove themselves, and, right, there's this air, right, in some circles of intellectualism, right? And so you glean sometimes what people who are full of themselves think, and the people who are full of themselves might actually be able to hold their own in painting. They're very good painters. but they're assholes and they're intellectuals and they kind of look down on people. So I'm honest, right? I go through and call people simpletons and morons, all that stuff. Yeah, you're right, Ms. I do that to make fun of that. It's not, obviously, it's not being serious, but that's where it comes from, right? Simpletons, you know, so intellectual, so high and mighty, and this and that, and that's how. And it makes me laugh. So, because the first couple of videos that I did on YouTube, I did them kind of like, you know, smiling and stuff, and, you know, you're supposed to smile, and they're good videos, and I was trying to be myself, but when you first start, you don't know what you're doing, and I knew that going into it. I said, you know, it's going to take several, you know, videos to figure this out. And one of those times I tried on that wig that Coquette was talking about, and I think my studio mate Rose was in here. Oh, they got posted in Discord? Did you? Anyway, we were messing around. I decided to do the video with the wig and stuff, and so we just started doing facetious things, and I found it was more fun doing the videos, number one. Number two, it was, I mean, probably more educational. Dude, that's awesome! Oh, you got that? You got that one that I just posed with. That's pretty funny. I'm impressed. See, you know what you're doing. I don't. I'm impressed. That's pretty cool. That is so funny. I wish there was a way to do that on Twitch. They posted one of your YouTube videos, I believe. Oh, it was that it? And like the videos, I'm behind on them right now. I'm like, I have stuff that I'm gonna release. You know what? I am being so stupid right now. Like I said, let's just get past this. Let's get it out of our systems. Yeah, but anyway, it's yeah, it's kind of like trolling people and trolling the intellectuals and who always make this type of work seem. I mean, I have respect for this work, but people take themselves too serious. It's like, and to be honest with you, if ever, for example, somebody would ask me about painting, and I started explaining it to them, and if they didn't live and breathe it, like when you live and breathe something, you're using terms that the average person is not aware of, but you forget that. And so I found myself, like Miz said, he was joking, but just I was like, I sound like an asshole. Just, it sounds very snobby and this and that. And so it's good to be able to simplify painting for people and really, again, not take yourself serious with this stuff. You got to relax with it, I think. I love doing what I do. I love teaching people and helping people and learning myself. Really, I'm not just saying this. Like, I learn a ton every stream that I do, especially when in the chat. All this stuff. I think you can, but you need certain rights with Twitch or something. Okay. Or pay for it. Okay. Miz, I'll see you, buddy. You go eat your nachos. You go eat your nachos. Oh, my back. You go eat those nachos, man. So it's been kind of a slowish stream today, but you know what? It's all good. It's all good. If this here is looking better than it did before, and this is actually what I wanted. So here's another way that I deal with days where I suck, right? If I'm thinking about it. You look at the things you did do right, because there's a lot of things I did very poorly today. But there's a lot of things that I did well, and then you have the knowledge of what not to do mainly, predominantly, at this point, what not to do for next stream. And the next stream, you know, is going to be a test next time. I say stream, but next time you paint. It's going to be a real test, I guess. Later, Miz. I'll see you. So Miz wants to do an AV, I think, tomorrow night. I don't know if he's posted that yet. I don't know if I'll be able to, though, to be honest with you. I have a lot of bullshit I got to get done. It's interesting with the different styles. My art teacher's styles works well within me, but not well with sensitive old ladies. Will not repeat himself and always be very straightforward with his feedback. Yeah, and you know what? That's something that I have found. You need to understand. Try to understand the person you're talking to, because some people learn better with straightforward stuff. Other people need to be a little bit more nurtured in their work, and there's nothing wrong with that. I don't think. You gotta always kind of be aware of that. I used to be a real hard ass all the time with stuff, and I realized that I need to kind of lighten up with it. Just how it is. I'm just kind of, I'm trying to work, that did not work, but I'm trying to work on the drawing and the edges, because I've laid down a lot of paint. This stuff, this brush stroke, this brush work I can continue with, but there's certain drawing issues here that, if fixed, I think will go a very long way in giving a more accurate impression, helping the drawing out, what have you. So. I don't know if I like that. No, but again, the lesson that I learned the most at the academy was, I mean, aside from a lot of painting, obviously, you learn to paint, but it was to stick with it when you were thinking it's going to suck, you should start over, you can always pull it together. Sometimes you're just going to have to be patient about it, that's all. That was a huge lesson once it clicked, right? Because it makes sense, but sometimes making sense and then it clicking are two separate things. When it clicked, I started progressing much quicker because I had the confidence that oozed out in the work, right? That's what it does, man. So you gotta, Coquette, I like those emojis. Those are really funny. How do you know this stuff? You must be a streamer, Coquette. You must know how to stream. I'm gonna put the trees going down there too. So start putting some like slight detail here and there, because I've gotten kind of that impression. This is very impressionistic, obviously, but maybe I start putting, let me see how it looks if I start putting some of the trees here. Again, So I'm learning probably stuff I should already know with this. Tech support for like 20 years. Really? I didn't know that. If I put this tree here, is this the right time to place the tree? Shit. The stump looks good. What did I put my finger in? So when I start putting those little details in, they'll look quite nice, but maybe I don't do that quite yet. Maybe I don't do that yet. What is? I hate days where I have to wash my shirt. So another thing that with something like this, there are areas, probably going to end very soon, but there are areas like over here, where it's like the drawing's just kind of halfway there, but I have the underpainting. When we start going through and cutting those drawings out, and then finishing everything else up, making this look pretty, aside from getting the impression, in addition to getting the impression, that's when it really starts coming together. So that's kind of what I'm also going for right now. Just that's the nature of this stuff. But I could always be doing this more efficiently than I am. Always be doing that. Guys, I am actually, well, Xerx. I'll paint for a couple more minutes now that Xerx is here, but I was about to end. Look who it is. The Gurks, the mighty Gurks. What are you doing, Gurks? I was almost done, man. I'll paint for a couple more minutes here, but I am almost out. Let's get this one. I am almost done with it. Should be a good color. And then this requires drawing, so we have one tree here. It's going down. That's where one is. The other, these are just marks. I'm not going to, just trying to get them placed properly. The other one is here. And then there's another one here. I get it. Gurks. The mighty Gurks. Dude. Stupid thing. Start playing that. I think it'll look good when I start playing those streets. The thing is, I'm not used to this type of stuff here. I don't know what I'm doing half the time. Okay, let me, I know what I can do. Bring that sidewalk up again. When I mean by bringing it up, I mean make it lighter. This one right here. If that really works. this out some. Let's fix the drawing, and that actually needs to lighten up. Like some days you need to make every single mistake. Every single mistake. Yeah, whatever. What did he say? I know. Oh, Coco Show. Didn't he call you Crockett or something? Crockett. Yeah. Kryn got banned from the forums. Yep, by running the Purdy mouth. I sent you the text of what I wrote, Zerx. I mean, it's not a big deal. I didn't think it was that bad. It wasn't like the wittiest thing ever said. I just think it was stupid. And when I said that, I meant it in jest. I was not... Obviously, that's not how it was taken. I get it. I was actually a little bit pleased I got banned, though. It's funny. Okay. The tree's going to be blocking that too. So. Yeah, I did. And I get it, it's in the terms, but come on. Come on. The stuff that's written there, insulting actual people. Yeah, I know. And hey, that's not the first time I've done that in that post. I've known that's a bannable offense. That's why I deserve it 100%. I knew it. Oh, good, man. What type of gesso are you using? Ultramarine and super volatile. Earth pigments are better behaving. What do you mean super volatile? The ultramarine? Sennelier? I haven't heard of that before. This time before it was talons. Oh, like extra fine? Okay. Oh. Dude. Pretty much done painting at this point. Just do the stretch thing, talk to you guys for a second, then I'll probably call it. All right, Coquette, I'll see you. Thanks for coming, Coquette. It's really great having you here. And Coquette's just awesome. Closing the bag creates a blue cloud, like closing... Oh, I see. So it's like very powder. It's like powdered sugar. It's just like, yeah. I think I know what you're saying, like closing carefully the zip bag. Like I said, has not been the best day for painting, but I did get a lot done. And what happens is at this point, my mind will continue to cycle through what I've done today, and I'll come in tomorrow, probably be shocked, probably go through a couple moments or hours of despair in the morning, but I will snap out of it. I'll come back and make this painting my bitch, like I always do with every other painting, easily. So, you like the foliage? You like this stuff here? Is that okay? It's coming along? It's looking okay. It's looking a little bit better. It needs a lot of work, and I could do with softening that, which that's something, you know what? Let me do that really quick. I'll soften that, and then I'm going to call it. And because I do have to actually get going. Let me do this. I actually like that, and I think I might actually duplicate that over here. Soften. I don't mind that. I like that. That's much better. So I'll see things like this when I come in tomorrow, and I'll make the corrections. And you continue to go back in and work on them. But I say this day has been a success. Definitely had a hard time, but I didn't give up like a little bitch. And we got some good work done because of it. And I will, my mind will percolate, all right, and grow from it. Blah blah blah, all this stuff. So it's gonna be a good thing. We're good. Thanks, Elohim. Thank you so much, man. In the depth, that's what we're going for as well. Anyway, once again, thanks for... Hey, thank you for being here. Thank everybody for being here. Thank you, guys. Yeah. Gotcha, yeah. It's good to have something to read and listen to. All right, guys. Y'all take care. Thank you so much. And I will see y'all later, and the camera is out, so it's good timing. I'll see you guys. Take care.